What's going on YouTube, man? Welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds, and today we're bringing you another comparison video between two cars. And to my right, I have the 2024 Honda CRV in the EX trim, and we're going to be comparing that to the same exact car but an LX trim. And we're going to be talking about exteriors, interiors, and specs on these exact cars. But before we do, because it's not a sponsored video, we truly need and appreciate you guys' support. Please tap that like button and subscribe to our channel because we, again, truly need your guys' support. Also, guys, if you have something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us and we could talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to AutoNation here at the Roseville Auto Mall in Roseville, California. AutoNation Honda for providing us these beautiful cars for this review. Keep watching and stay tuned because we're also going to be dropping the MSRP stickers so you guys get an exact idea of what comes on each car and the price tag on top. Now let's go ahead and talk differences between EX and LX Honda CRV. So let's kick this review off with talking some specs or the differences between both. Now, you're looking at the EX trim and it comes literally the same exact specs with regards to engine. It comes with a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine paired together with a CVT continuously variable transmission. Pushes 190 horsepower with 179 pounds-feet of torque. This exact EX trim is a front-wheel drive, and the MPG on this exact one is 28 city, 34 highway, and a 30 combined. But what is different between these EX and LX? The only thing is that the LX comes all-wheel drive. Now, I'm just mentioning that because, yeah, it's not per se a difference that pertains to the trim, but you have an option to opt in for the all-wheel drive, which gives you about 27 city on the MPG, 32 highway, and a 29 combined. 14-gallon gas tank size. Now, if we want to talk a little bit about the dimensions of these cars, length, width, and height, starting with length in inches is 185 inches, 74 inches in width, and 66 inches in height, with a wheelbase of about 106.3 inches, everybody. So that's pretty much with specs and what these cars do have different. Remember, I mentioned the all-wheel drive comes less MPG, front-wheel drive comes more MPG. If you don't find yourself being adventurous and hitting the mountains like skiing, snowboarding, camping, or whatnot, go with the front-wheel drive. You get better MPG. So what are the main differences on exterior with regards to EX in the silver and the LX in the Canyon River Blue? Let's start with the front ends. On the EX, which is a higher trim of the LX, comes black gloss front grille, all right? That is literally probably the only difference that you're going to have from the EX to the LX trim on the front ends. Here in the LX, it's a matte black plastic grille, okay? So you don't get that black glossy, but everything else is the same with regards to the front end. Coming over to the side, let's talk some more differences. Wheel area. The LX being the lowest trim of the CRV lineup, you have a plastic hubcap with a steely rim, and the size of the tire on this is a 235/65/17. This comes with a Bridgestone Ecopias HLs 422s, and I mentioned the tire size. Over to the EX, you're getting a more expensive or a richer look on the EX rim. This is a kind of hyper silver rim color, and this comes with a Hankook, which is a better tire, Kinergy GTs, and it comes as a 235/60/18, so it's a 1 inch bigger tire, right? Those are the differences, tires and rims. Another difference, EX does have the smart entry, the keyless fob entry there on the handle, to where on the LX you do not have the keyless fob entry. Side mirrors, before I forget to mention that you do not have blind spot assist on the LX, just on the passenger, okay? So no blind spot assist on the LX passenger side mirror, to where you get the blind spot assist on the driver and on the passenger on the EX trim. Up top, EX gets that sunroof, to where the LX, no sunroof, okay? Moving to the rear of the car itself, literally no difference on the rear of the cars other than that all-wheel drive sticker. If you want to know if your CRV is all-wheel drive, you're going to see it on the center of the center bottom of the back glass, okay? Again, the cameras, you get cameras right over the license plate, just letting you guys know the tech that you get on the exterior. No bumper sensors around on each car, okay? Now, cargo area, let's go ahead and pop open one cargo. This is what both look like. I'm only gonna open up the tailgate to one car. So cargo is about 39 cubic feet of space with those back seats up, about 77 cubic feet of space with the back seats down, okay? Just want to give you guys kind of a look of the cargo area. You do have the spare tire under that mat, and this mat itself does come adjustable mat, so you can pick it up just like a shelf, okay? That's a 40%er back seat on the passenger side, 60%er on the driver's side, all right? With a 12-volt outlet there on the left. Tailgates are both manual, so you got to pick them up and push them down manually, right? Now that we're pretty much done showing you guys the differences on the exterior, let's go ahead and talk differences on interior. All right, guys, before I show you guys the differences, we are sitting in the LX trim. Now, if you want more of an in-depth review video, we did do both these cars in-depth review walk around video. Check out our channel at Vagabond Builds for these videos, okay? So, pretty much the main differences here on the front side of the interior, I'm going to mention them. Starting with the seats, okay? In the LX trim, being the base or the entry-level trim, you do not have electric control seating. Both front seats come manual controls, okay? To where on the EX, the driver's seat does come electric controlled. Also, the EX does have heated seats, to where the LX, no heated seats, and you're going to see the heated seat button here on the right and on the left. The LX does not have the heated seat buttons, okay? Now, up top, the rear view mirror does not have the auto dimmable setting or the option. So this rear view mirror is pretty much just basic. To dim it, you just dim it at night just by pulling that little tab. No sunroof, okay? No visor, no sunroof up top on the LX, to whereas on the EX, you have the sunroof, and I showed you guys that on the exterior. Dropping down to the climate control area, this is just a one-zone climate control, to whereas on the EX, you have a dual climate control, and you will control the dual climate controls with both knobs here. And I'm gonna show you guys that a little later on in this video. Here is just one climate control. You control the temperature on the left, the vent flow in the center, and the area of desire on the right. Again, also the USB-C plugins. EX comes with USB-C plugins in the front and in the back, to where on the LX you literally have just one USB-A plugin. That is pretty much it on the front side of this interior, guys. Let's go ahead and shoot over to the second row and show you guys the differences, and then we'll jump inside the EX. All right, so second row seating, and what do we see that is different back here? Pretty much the main two from the LX over to the next trim up, the EX. No pocket on the back of that passenger seat. The EX has one pocket. And here in the rear of the center console, you have two USB-C plugins, to where on the LX you have no plugins here in the back. So I do see the LX being an issue of charging phones if you're on a long road trip and you have multiple people trying to charge their phone, okay? But that's pretty much the two main differences here in the back from the LX to the EX. Let's go ahead and jump inside the EX and show you guys the differences. All right, everybody, so the main differences here on the EX, pretty much like mentioned, the electric controlled on the driver's seat, okay? This is not manually, all right? Also the heated seats. Remember I told you guys that both front seats come heated on the EX, and you're gonna see those buttons there that you heat up your seats from passenger and driver. Also up top, the auto dimmable, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but you have it comes dimmed out rear view mirror. Sunroof is manual visor with the tilt slide sunroof option. All right, dropping down to the dual zone climate control, where you have the temperature knobs on the right and on the left, okay? You can control the airflow still through the center, but where you want that air is controlled by this manual hard button right here, okay? To where the LX have the knob to control where you want that air to flow. Lower USB-C plug-in to where on the LX you had just that USB-A. This is USB-C here in the front as well, okay? So that's pretty much the front of this car. Let's go ahead and show you guys the quick differences on the second row seating and finish up with this video. All right, everybody, second row seating of the EX. Remember I was telling you guys about that pocket? Difference in the pocket. You don't get one on the driver's side, just on the passenger. And the two USB-C plugins here on the back of that center console. So the price tag, let's start with the LX. The price tag on the LX is about $32,200 and some change. The price tag on the EX is $33,300 and some change, okay? Literally $1,000 difference, and you might ask why. Don't forget that in this video, it is a front-wheel drive EX trim with an all-wheel drive LX. So that is why maybe this difference of $1,000 or whatnot, or $1,100 in this difference. So if you did get the LX in the front-wheel drive and not the all-wheel, the difference in price would be a little bit bigger, okay? Just want you guys to keep that in mind, food for thought. Here's the MSRP sticker to the LX as promised. And here's the MSRP sticker to the EX as promised, and you guys can do your comparisons, see what's on each sticker and the price tag on top. Thank you guys for watching our channel here at Vagabond Builds. Remember, for in-depth reviews of these cars or other CRV trims, check out our channel at Vagabond Builds. Thank you guys. Keep watching. We have more cool things coming. God bless you.